guys, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel. Cherries today, and welcome back to the Ultimate BAND-MAID ranking work. We're beginning to most recent in their official selfie, song by song, and give my thoughts and put into a list of most favorite to least favorite, which you can find right there. Let me scroll down the list, pause at any point, we honestly where anything is. This is going to be very interesting. I'm not, obviously, I would hope that the ranking episode itself is going to be interesting for people. I'm actually more interested in what the comment section is going to be like for this one, because this is a song I've heard before, folks, many times, which I will get into after the song ends and I give you my thoughts on it. But I've kind of forgotten what the overall opinion is, and of course people are gonna have subjective opinions. That's the whole point of this damn series. So some people may love a song, some people may not love a song so much. I'm gonna be very curious what people say. You know, to be reminded what people think of this song, because this is, God, I can't believe I'm ranking this. I'll explain why afterwards. Influencer.
Keep it like this, 気になっちゃうじゃん。Surrender.
Okay. Cool. Right. God, where do I start with this? This is kind of like from now on, where I'm not thought where it's going to go ranking wise, folks, but like, obviously I know it's coming, and I'm like, what on earth do I say about this song? The reason I say that is that when I talked about From Now On, I talked about how From Now On is, you know, one of my most replayed BAND-MAID songs. You know, I listen to a lot of BAND-MAID in the gym. Would highly recommend to anyone to listen to BAND-MAID if you're in the gym, if you're working out in any way, cardio, if you're cleaning the house. In fact, just listen to BAND-MAID. Do anything, just listen to BAND-MAID. But it's great in the gym. And I listen to a lot of BAND-MAID in the gym, and this is one of my most replayed songs. I think this song is addictive, absolutely addictive. I think lyrically, it's one of the most fun songs for me because of how clever it is with its satire about social media and about how we're in social media, how people get caught in the loop of, you know, wanting to be accepted and everything like that, comparing themselves to everybody else. Like, look carefully, where's the cheat sheet? How do I work? How do I do this? How do I succeed at this? You know, give me a heart, give me a like, you know, and everything like that. And it's so deep too. This lyrically, this one, and you'll know that with this series, I don't talk about BAND-MAID lyrics that much because I've said this many times. You know, I do appreciate lyrics a lot, but lyrics aren't my main reason for loving music. It is the sound, whether it come from a vocal, you know, or an instrument, whether it be electronic or organic, you know, that's the word. That's what I love music for. I love music for the rhythm. I love music for the melodies. I love music for the sounds, you know. And even though lyrics, of course, with how they're being sung in different languages is going to differ as well. How they're being sung, the tunes and the melodies that are created and the sounds that are created, that goes into it because of what the lyrics are. I know that. But what the lyrics are themselves, it's not a case of I don't care, but songs can make me feel even without the lyrics sometimes. However, I can get into songs lyrically here and there, and this song is absolutely one of them. I think when I first checked it out, I knew what the theme was, but in the many times that I've listened to this song and seen this music video since, I've realized it's even more genius than I thought it was, you know. And again, the satire aspect, the fact that they're asking for the acceptance, but they're also taking jabs at it, and they're also talking about the unfortunate aspect of it as well. Awesome, just so clever. The music video, I'll say this about the music video, right? I love the music video. There's nothing wrong with this music video at all, and I would actually say that this is arguably my favorite location that they filmed the music video for. There's the beach for, you know, the black sand beach, or the black pebble beach. I thought was beautiful, but this actually might take it, to be honest. I think this location is stunning. I've always thought that anytime I've seen it. But I would love for there to be, there won't be now, but like there to be an alternate music video for this, where it's just them in a black room, similar to some of the shots in Unleash, but like the UI on the screen is like social media UI. And like, for example, when Misa is like doing her bass solo, that when she's playing it and everything like that, and the notes, there's like heart emojis coming out, like people are giving her hearts because of how great it is, you know. And for example, when the belts, which I'll be getting to them in a second, from Psyche and Miku happen, you know, again, the smiling emoji coming in, like just using emojis and using social media UIs without, obviously, you know, using the actual branding and stuff, but maybe a satire aspect of it, version of it, I should say. I think that would have been a lot of fun if they did that. I think that would have been a lot of fun. You know, but I still love this music video. I love the way it's shot, and I think the camera work as well, and the drone camera work of it is beautiful, as well as the color schemes and the color grading change at times. The song, here's the thing, folks. This, I don't know if I said this originally when I checked it out way back when. I think this is the closest BAND-MAID I've ever got. This is BAND-MAID doing a K-pop song, basically. And let me explain what that is. So this is my worlds are colliding a bit here. Psyche's vocal performance on this song is crazy good. And the melodic flow that I, you know, spoke about a little bit in the last episode with Isle, the melodic flow that she does on this is so, I think that's one of the addictive aspects of it, the many addictive aspects of this song. I love the flow she does. The technique that she does with the rapping as well is outstanding, as well as how good her voice sounds with it. She's got that tone to her voice that sounds great. Now, why do I mention K-pop? K-pop, for a lot of people that don't know, this doesn't always happen, but the K-pop structure is that rap is, of course, quite a big part of K-pop. They usually have a member or two or three that are the rappers, or because they're so multi-talented, sometimes they'll do all of it. They'll be an amazing singer, rapper, and dancer. A lot of times, actually, which is called an ace, if anybody's curious. And with the second verse of a K-pop song, usually, not always, you will get the rap part. And Psyche raps even before the second verse in this song, but the second verse, there is a chunky rap verse in there. And the thing is, in the latter half of the song, like either on the bridge or in the last section in K-pop, because they have such talented vocalists, they have the belt, right? They have the note, the long note, the high note, and the belt, and everything happens. And man alive, if I don't need to tell you that Psyche and Miku knock that out of the park when they do it at the end of the song is crazy. But the structure of this song is very BAND-MAID, but it is, like I said, it's like BAND-MAID doing a K-pop song, which is quite broad because there's so much different K-pop out there, you know, and everything like that, and different genres and subgenres. But that's what I've always thought this song as. I've always thought this song is the K-pop song, the, you know, BAND-MAID's K-pop song, in a way. J-pop, different. I don't know if I would say it's BAND-MAID doing a J-pop song, but K-pop, like the structure of it and everything like that, it very, very much reminds me of that. So obviously there's a bit of bias coming in this for me, especially with how good it's done. But here's the reason why it's BAND-MAID still. The musicianship throughout the whole song, as usual, is absolutely incredible. The groove of this song, the rhythm of this song is absolutely incredible. This part with Misa and this bass solo with Misa is absolutely outstanding. The way that Akane does those drum transitions, because I love the transitions of this song. She does those drum transitions to take us from one part to the other is outstanding. The drum fills that she does is awesome. And to have Misa do that amazing solo, and then you have a little bit of a break, tiny bit of a transition, and I think Psyche takes us into Kanami doing the guitar solo. And I just love Kanami's guitar solo in this. It's not one of those lengthy ones. I do love Kanami's, like, when she takes over a whole bridge practically with her solo. And it goes on for quite a while. But I love what she does on this song. And that, like, when I think of, you know, BAND-MAID vocals, there's been a lot of songs, obviously, that I've listened to now during the ranking series that I didn't hear before. This is one of the songs I did hear before that I'm like, God, wow. When I think of Psyche's vocals, like, they're endless story. Like, you can name loads. But again, what Psyche does on this song on a rap level, and then for her to do the vocal aspects that she does on that belt too, and I this might be a hot take, but I mean, it's a gigantic compliment. Arguably, this is my favorite Miku moment in a BAND-MAID song, when she takes over the belt. I love the way she sounds, and she nails it. The why I say arguably is Warning. No, not Warning. Oh, no, not Warning. I mean, she's great on Warning. What am I thinking of? Manners. Bloody hell. Manners. Straight away there I was thinking of Warning and Manners, quite different songs, quite different vibes in certain ways. Warning is just high octane, and Manners is obviously got energy to it and everything like that, but it's more of a groove and everything too. I love what she does on Manners, and I'm just talking about vocally now. Of course, she's always great rhythm guitar, and that is such a beautiful guitar, by the way. That guitar that she's got there, I know it's very famous amongst the BAND-MAID community, but it's such a beautiful guitar. And I know she got a different one now. But the first time I heard this, and every time since, I get goosebumps when Psyche does that note and then Miku does that note, like, afterwards as well. I love it. I absolutely love that moment. And again, reminds me a lot of, you know, K-pop ends of K-pop songs where you have those great belts. Excuse me. So, yeah, I quite love this song. I have to say. I think it's so much fun. It's so genius in its lyricism, and just it's a bandmate song. You know, I know some people may disagree because, like I said, I've people may hate the fact that I've compared K-pop, folks. And what I would say to that is that K-pop, I used to think K-pop was a certain thing, like bubblegum pop. Some of it is, not a lot of it. Let me tell you, as someone who's now heard thousands of songs of K-pop, I can guarantee you it's not a lot of it. It goes into a lot of different genres and subgenres. But yeah, like, this is a BAND-MAID song. You know, I love the structure of it. Like, when I heard it the first time, I was really impressed by the technical aspects of it. And that goes for the band, as well as the solos, as well as what Psyche is doing. And like I said, the Psyche Miku moment that you have near the end. But this song, I liked on a first listen, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought it was really cool. It's just grown and grown for me. Like, and I just, there's something addictive about it that it's just become one of my most replayed BAND-MAID songs. Now, does that mean what you think it might mean when it comes to the ranking? We're gonna have to find out. But most replayed, just to remind you, doesn't necessarily mean my favorite. You know, my favorite. So, look at my list, start from top to bottom. I wouldn't put her above from now on. Manners, Don't Be Long, Puzzle, About Us, Domination, Bloomin', Different, Dice, Unleash, No God, Wonderland, Sense, Warning. Do you know what's interesting? I would, if I was doing the ranking on a first time listen, Warning would be quite a bit higher than Influencer. Quite a bit higher. But I'm thinking, and Warning is badass, goes high octane, just top of a gym track, bloody hell. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, Endless Story. Oh, I hate that Endless Story's there. I hate that Endless Story's there. I hate that Endless Story's there. That out of those, believe it or not, that one hurts the most. That one hurts the most. I hate that Endless Story's there. Trying to do everything I can to not put an asterisk next to this song. For God's sake. Oh man. Oh, for God's sake. I do have more fun with this. I'm sorry, folks. I can make people angry. It's gonna make people angry. But that won't be the first time on this ranking series. I love this song. I know. I think. I don't say I know. I'm gonna take a guess, and I'd love to be proven wrong, but I'm gonna take a guess that. God, some people love some songs. Some people love some songs. Some people don't love some songs. So it is subjective. But I'm gonna take a guess. Could be wrong. That this song isn't absolutely loved by BAND-MAID fans. I don't know though. I don't know. I love it though. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. I love this song. I have so much fun with this song. So much fun with this song, and it's deep, and it's got satire lyrically. So, I do have a lot of fun with this one, and I just got a feeling. Like I said, I'm very curious for the comments for this. Very curious for the comments for this, because I think this may be a bit of a YOLO situation, because I love YOLO, by the way, and YOLO absolutely should have an asterisk next to it, and I still stick by it. I think YOLO's an awesome song. I think people maybe even the way some people, not all, of course, some people felt about YOLO. I'm just going off comment sections, by the way. I think people may feel even stronger about this. It's my list though, as it's your list, folks. So, you know, let me know what you think of Influencer. But just if you're curious about me, I really liked it on a first listen, and like I said, it's become one of my most replayed BAND-MAID tracks. I have so much fun with it. So much fun with it, and it's still got the technical expertise that they've got as well. You know, as being something different and everything like that in a way. So very curious. Let me know in the comments what you think of this song. Like ranking wise, I mean, I had trouble with it, so I don't know what you're gonna say, but just what you think of the song. Has it grown on you? If you weren't sure of it, was it an instant hit? Let me know in the comments, and please subscribe because plenty of BAND-MAID on the channel already. The BAND-MAID reactions playlist should be somewhere on the screen right now. Plenty more on the way. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, night, whenever you're watching this. Please take care. Much love.